Hello Transformers, Autobots, and Decepticons. My name is RoboGamer1HD. For those that are new here, I do lots of Transformers Reactivate content here and Transformers content and beyond. So, for those of you who are new here, we're going to be jumping into a kind of a short video. I'm not sure, or maybe it's long, I don't know. However I decide to edit this video is up in the air, but at this time, guys, we are here today, and if this video is actually dropping on November 17th, that was the plan. Unless someone decides to leak Optimus Prime before me, then I will probably be releasing this at a different day, but I'm trying to release this video on the day that is supposedly supposed to be the reveal for Transformers Reactivate Shine toys that Hasbro has hidden around in some places about announcing that they're going to be jumping and showing these toys off to the public finally and officially, even though these toys have been in factories since like 2020. It's pretty crazy to think about that these toys have been sitting around for such a long time, even before Rise of the Beast toys. So it's pretty awesome that these toys look absolutely amazing. And I think that, for me personally, I think that these toys look absolutely amazing. And if you really wanted to compare them, if I am not putting it up on video yet, guys, that these toys here have a very close resemblance to the renders that I have been showcasing to fans on here on my channel. So it is pretty amazing to me even to see the renders have very good similarities to the characters that are supposed to be in Transformers Reactivate. Now, originally this game was designed through Certain Affinity, and then it was passed on to Splash Damage and Bulkhead Studios. But the toys, of course, have taken a very similar resemblance to their in-game counterpart, and I think Optimus Prime looks absolutely amazing here. He's got his little blaster here. Now, one thing that I really do not enjoy about this character here is that Optimus Prime's ion blaster, or his pistol, or whatever that you want to call it, very easily falls out. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to show it on screen. If you guys can see that, the little hilt there, or whatever, the little handle that Optimus Prime has to hold on to is very, very small, and it can easily just knock out of his hand. With a little wiggle, I can actually lose Optimus Prime's his gun right there, which is pretty crazy. I don't enjoy that part of his blaster, and even just rotating his hand a little bit is a little bit difficult to try and get like a good arm position for him to be able to put this blaster on, and it can easily fall out. So if you guys are deciding to put this blaster on, then just be careful, because you can easily lose it, and that's one thing that I would like to say about this character specifically. Now, for me, I got early access to this toy, let's just say that first, and this toy, I'm not sure if you guys are going to see numbers like I do for like the product number on the inside of his legs, but that's one thing that is noticeable. It's engraved on the character, but of course this did come straight. So that is one thing to actually note about this character, and there may be differences to possibly of the characters when they officially release, who knows. But I have a very strong opinion that these characters will most likely release the way you are seeing it now. Hopefully the camera's not too blurry. One thing to note about his chest piece is that some people have asked me about, like, what color is his chest piece, his chest glass, really? And sometimes you see like blue or green. For me, it's like, I don't know if you want to call it like a clear transparent or whatever, but even through this video, it may even appear like it's maybe a little bit green. The way I've showed videos, I've had filters on my lenses before. Right now I have no filters on my lenses whatsoever. So hopefully you guys can see it in clear light here for Optimus Prime. His chest glass is very much see-through. Now, if I just open up his chest here, it's a little stiff for the chest piece to open, but you can see his matrix of leadership right there, which looks really good in my opinion. Now, you won't be able to notice it on camera, but his eyes are actually teal. So they're not like a blue or anything else that is different. It is actually a teal, which resembles perfectly for what in Transformers Reactivate actually has is they have teal eyes for the most part. Some characters I have noticed through the leaked renders and the renders that are out there of the characters, the artwork, they're actually blue. So it's surprising to see Optimus Prime doesn't have that blue like we've seen in various other media, but for Transformers Reactivate, he actually does have teal eyes. So that is one cool thing. Now, just like Earthrise, now this is a little tricky. I'll take it down for a second here, but it does take a little bit of some two fingers to be able to actually take out the Matrix of Leadership. But it's also, this one, the Matrix of Leadership in here actually has a little bit of not a teal, but like kind of like a greeny look to it for the see-through transparency that's in the actual Matrix. Now, I won't be able to show this up on camera too close, otherwise my lens will actually show blur to you guys, but it's just a little snap-in, little two tabs there. Now, I might have worn it off a little bit at this point, but there's actually like some little two tabs there just to be able to snap in Optimus Prime's Matrix there. It's great. It's actually quite an easy transformation, if I'm being honest. Now, let's just turn Optimus Prime to his back. Now, some people may not like the whole back thing going on here, but it actually does fairly, almost closely resembles what his back looks like kind of in game. Like, he's got his spine on the back here, which you can see. This back part, because it's a toy, of course, you're going to see a little bit of that back, I guess people call it back kibble a little bit. And then, of course, I'm really glad with the fact that the boosters on the back that show up even on the vehicle mode actually still show up on his back, and even in the in-game renders it shows up there too. But for the most part, Optimus Prime looks really good, and I like the way he is designed. He's not too heavy either, and he feels just right for just having him around kind of thing. And yeah, but that's the best way that I personally can describe Optimus Prime. I will probably be showing you guys a quick video on Optimus Prime and showing him in action. His head turns, of course, a little bit. Yeah, it's a little stiff, but yeah, his head definitely does turn and is easily turnable. It's a little stiff because he's a brand new toy and all that. His hands especially. His hands are probably the hardest things to turn on this Optimus Prime, but that just goes to show like he's got very well built. He's a very well built toy, I would say, in my personal opinion. And to resemble even the in-game character, and just the translation from in-game to the actual toy design is actually almost one for one. And as people have been sharing through text, through verbal, just conversation about talking about this toy, is that he does look almost like his in-game counterpart. And of course, he's got his arm can turn through his forearm there, and he can put his arm fully out straight as well, just there too. And his shoulders are fairly mobile as well, so he can get some good mobility out of that. And I think he can turn it, yep, he can turn it up here as well, which is great too. So yeah, guys, no, this is a great Optimus Prime. I got him early in October, and he looks pretty awesome. I really like this design, and I personally cannot wait. I really do love the designs for Transformers Reactivate. We've already seen leaked designs with an old box art for Bumblebee and also Starscream, and just comparing even Starscream alone, those small accents are not there from render to the toy, so the translation there. And of course, you guys will even notice with some of the other toys too, like for example Soundwave, where Soundwave will not have that interesting black in places where there should be gray/silver. So you'll notice that on the upper legs, especially, like Starscream has it, Soundwave has it. One other thing to note is Optimus Prime's hands are not blue like the render, and that's kind of like the only major thing that I'm not happy about, is his hands are not blue. And of course, just like we see with the boosters on the back, is there's no teal like Energon showing up. So I'm sure if you had oil paints or various other like small pens to be able to just highlight those little small accents to your character, to your Transformers toy, that it would probably stand out even better. So guys, that's really all the footage that I have for this video. I may have taken a little bit more time than needed to be able to just talk about and review this character, but for the most part, it's an absolutely amazing translation, a great character in my personal opinion. And of course, one other thing to note is that, if I haven't shown it already, is that Optimus Prime stands very well up against other Optimus Primes. I think he's even better than the Earthrise character, and he's even about an inch taller than Transformers War for Cybertron Studio Series. So if you guys are checking that out, then yeah, and also, if I haven't mentioned it already, he's about almost half of Planet X Trypticon. He's almost half the size of Planet X Trypticon. So that's a great thing to note. And yeah, I think that's all of that I really have for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see more early Transformers Reactivate toys, please let me know. I would love to be able to share more. I think this is one of the first ones that I wanted to show to you guys before it starts to release in, I think it's supposed to release in December, but pre-orders are going up if it's today that I'm releasing this video, on November 14th. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you found this video helpful to each and every one of you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see gameplay guides and more for Transformers Reactivate. All of that awesome content is going to be coming here on my channel, and I can't wait to share with each and every one of you. All right, thank you all for watching. This is RoboGamer1 HD, over and out. See you all on the battlefield.